This book is the story of my travels in Morocco, Algeria, Tunis, Tripoli, and the mighty desert that lies to the south of them. We start with Morocco, the land of the Moors, and end in Old Tripoli, or Italian Libya, as it is now called. The talks are given as they were penned in the heart of North Africa, with only slight changes to make them correspond more nearly with our interest in these lands and peoples as they are today. The work, therefore, partakes of the old and the new, my notes being modified only where absolutely necessary and retaining the original story and form. For instance, during my stay in Morocco at the Sultan Abd el-Aziz, one of the most picturesque of modern monarchs, still maintained his Mohammedan rule, and the robber Razuli was still cutting his pranks under high heaven. The stories about these men and their people picture a civilization which promises soon to become a tale of the past. Today, a new Morocco is being born into the colonial family of France, while in Algeria, the Republic is gaining fresh sustenance and strength. Tunis and Old Carthage are of perennial interest, and the mighty Sahara, invaded though parts of it are by the airplane and the railway, changeth not through the ages. In these travels, I have included my talks with the late Rana Valona, the former queen of Madagascar, and Bahanzin, once king of Dahomey, whom, through the courtesy of the French government officials, I was able to meet. Both Dahomey and Madagascar are now included in the Empire of France, and their domains henceforth will be part of the white man's burden as borne by the French, leaving these unique monarchs as milestones marking the progress of modern civilization. The chief virtue of these talks, I believe, is that they are given in the open air, from notes made on the streets of city or village, while riding camelback over the desert or passing through the mountains and valleys on foot or in automobiles. The pictures of what I have seen are at times sketched in the blazing sun at midday and again in the soft twilight of the evening. But I have had the reader ever before me and have tried to give him a radiographic representation of just what was passing under my eyes. All of these countries, however, are changing to correspond with the revolution which began with the Great War in Europe and even now goes on throughout the world.